There's a raised screen with curved edges on the glass, which at first glance, that's dumb because you want a bezel on your phone. If you have a bezel-less phone, you're an idiot. First off, because depends on how you hold your phone. So if this is an upgraded phone for you and you already know what you want, okay, I can respect that. But for somebody who's fairly new or whatever, based on your size of hand, the bezel-less design might actually mean your fingers would constantly bump up the edges of the screen, and that might mean something depending on the program you're using or whatever the heck. Android 10 seems to be good about that. So this phone has that. So it's a little annoying, and that actually makes the phone more vulnerable to self-destruction if it ever bumps into the wrong thing. And I see before my earlier mentioning of glass versus plastic, the material matters. And this is why people have cases, and that's just adding more bulk. So why, I mean, why even have no bezel? Why have curved glass? It's essentially raised but has a curved edge. And the other problem with having a curved glass surface for your screen is if you wanted to put a screen protector down on that, your screen protector can't curve to it. The physics of that does not exist. So if you had one flat sheet, this is the wrapping paper problem. If you've ever looked at the corners of wrapping paper, you've got to fold it just so it kind of wraps in on itself. So you get a lot of triangles at the edges. And that works for a rectangular square box. But if it was curved, you kind of infinitely have to make those triangles. And you end up with just this weird ragged surface. And the phone would be like that. You can imagine that you could lay a large film of plastic over top of it, and it would lay flat and it would be fine. And you could wrap the side wings around the side, and it would make the sides perfect. And you could wrap the top and bottom wings over the top and bottom. But what you going to do about the corners? You got the wrapping paper problem where, okay, well, I guess you can pinch them off and then kind of fold them and pick your preference for one side, but you're going to have like a little pointy bit or it's going to be a little bit weird. And you can't get a product that comes curved, which is the problem with screen protectors. They don't come pre-curved for your specific model of phone, even though you could probably sell a $40 one to somebody that has an iPhone, because iPhone users are like that. They want to be ripped off. It makes them feel better. And if you wanted to get like a glass screen protector, which is actually one that I'm going to have coming in next week, it cannot be the size of your screen. It cannot respect the curve unless it's made like that. Good luck finding that out of glass as a glass screen protector. Plastic maybe, glass not a chance. And I can imagine people like if you were to get shaded sunlight blocking a screen for your window, you can scrape it on. I can imagine something like that kind of, or like using a blow dryer or something for a wrap on a screen. Not for glass, not going to happen. The problem you have is that protector can't be the size of your screen. And so that means you've got this weird rounded edge surface, which is already strange. And then you've got a gap before it gets straight and maybe a little bit more, just a little bit. And then you've got the raised and then the surface of the glass in my case, or the plastic film.